Namaste. Today I will share with you my completed pages for the month of July. Before that, let me start off by sorry about that plastic noise. But these are the markers that I used up. Okay, and these are only part of them. Like up till 10 days ago, whatever I had used up, I actually threw them out because it was becoming too much of waste that I was accumulating for the purpose of this video, and I didn't feel very comfortable with that idea. But in the last 10 days or so, I have used up these 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 4 of the Tongfu Shop markers. Okay, now let's start with the actual completed pages in no particular order. So to participate in Christmas in July, I colored one page from Christmas Color by Color by Sachin Sachdeva, and I did this page. It's done, of course, with markers which I probably finished off. I was supposed to color this background also, but I didn't want to waste so much of marker ink, so I did not color that. I think it looks good even without actually completing the whole background. Then from Sun Life Drawings, Line and Dots, Animals, I completed one page. This is the first time I'm coloring in this book. I purchased it last month, and this is the page. I was not very impressed with the finished product. I don't know if it's me who selected wrong colors, but yeah, I had expected something more brighter. Then 100 Mindful Patterns by Sachin Sachdeva. I did 2 pages. I did this one. Done with Amazon Basics and Sharpies, and I did this page. Again with various alcohol markers. Then from this book, Wild Bloom by Ajay Kunal. This is a new book for me, and I have colored 2 pages in it. So I did this page, done with various markers, alcohol markers, and this one also alcohol markers. Then again from Ajay Kunal book, Mountainscape. This book I had purchased last month. I did one page from here, which is this one. This is a new book for me. I purchased it in this month, and I have colored one page. This month, all the new books that I purchased, I actually colored at least one page in most of them. I think almost all of them. So this is the page that I have colored. I really like how it looks. I used up a lot of blue, but it's fine. I think I like the color combination, and it was very easy page to do. I really like it. Then I did a page from this book, which is 100 Color by Number Mysteries by Pixel Colorist, and I did this page. It is done with various alcohol markers. I like how it looks. I also have purchased one of their other books, which is Dot Mysteries, again on black background. I prefer these kind of books on black background so that the marker spread doesn't show. And I colored this page from here. Then from Sun Life Drawing, Lines and Dots, I have purchased this book new, and I did 2 pages. One is this one, and one is this one. This is so easy. After work, if you want to color just before you go to bed, wow, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes max. That's it, and it's so relaxing. Then Stained Glass Samacham by Sachin Sachdeva. I did a few pages. This was for some prompts of Scavenger Hunt by Happy Colors. So I don't really recollect now what the prompts was, but I think in this case it was bicycle, probably. In this one, I think it was the hat. Then I did this one. I think the prompt was kites. Did this one. I think the prompt was starfish, and I couldn't find a page with starfish, and this one had starfish on the border, so I used this one. And this one, I think this prompt was lemonade. And then the last one is this, and the prompt, if I remember correctly, was probably the hammock. So I colored this page. So these are the pages that I colored from Summer Charm. Then I colored a few pages from this one, which is Botanical Bliss by Sen Ong, and let's look at it. So I did this page, alcohol markers, and this one again done with alcohol markers, and this one also done with alcohol markers. Then again by Sen Ong, I colored a few pages in this one also. This is Fantasy Abodes, and I did this page, this one, and this one, done with alcohol markers. Then from this book, Our Beautiful World by David Woodruff, I had this WIP pending from last month, so I finished it finally, and this is how it looks. I really like it. This was a bit difficult for me because it's so congested, and this part also, but I really love how it looks finally. It's very beautiful page, again done with alcohol markers only. Then a few pattern and mandala type of books. So from Janine Morrison's pattern design coloring book, I did one page. So I think I had taken this book out to do a video on Throwback Thursdays, and because this is the old one, and I thought since I have this book out, why not do something. So I colored the introduction page. I don't think I have colored anything in this book. Yeah, nothing. But I hope I can color more. Let's see how that goes. Then from Jade Summer, Easy Coloring book. I think this is a Joshua Dunbar, but it's not credited. Let's see. Yeah, at this page. Just something quick and easy. Then Country Kitchen Charm, I purchased this book last month, and I did one page in it. So I did this introduction page. I have done it with markers, some white jelly roll pens, and some pencils and crayons, but I don't remember for what I did what. I think for the curtains I used base as marker and crayons to do some shading, and some pencils and some gel pens and stuff like that. Yeah. This book I did with pencils, and I did this. I have done a page with pencils after a very long time. I actually had to search where my pencils were, but these are literally budget pencils. These are a brand called Artlicious, and this was the first set of pencils that I had ever purchased, and I was like, okay, come on, let's use them, right? The good thing about pencils is they don't dry out like markers. So this is the set. Sorry, I can't fit more into this, but yeah, I used these pencils to color in this page. Then from Entangled Dragonflies, I colored one page. Again, this book I think I had taken to do a Throwback Thursday video, and I realized I had not really colored in this book, so I decided to color. I won't say I'm 100% satisfied with the outcome. I'm sure I could have done a lot better than this, but the problem is nowadays it's very, very difficult for me to do pages which are having very intricate designs, and so I just colored what I was comfortable with, and ultimately it's what makes me happy, so it's, I think, very fine. Then I did a page from Rose Windows, the only grayscale mandala book I have ever seen, and this is my second copy, by the way. I did this page to participate in the one color challenge hosted by Embin's Color With Me. Then this was a new book that I had purchased in the month of June, and I colored this page. It's done with alcohol markers. I think I like how it looks. It's simple and yet it was very fast to color. Then this was a combo pack, and I had got this book also along with the butterfly one, and then I colored the first page in this, all done with alcohol markers. Then I colored a page from this book, 100 Magnificent Mandalas, and this is their volume 3. It's by Special Art, and I did this one. I don't remember what I have used for this. I think it's markers probably, and I have done, I think, quite a few pages. Most of these are body color with Dawn from Embin's Color With Me. Let's see. Yeah, so that was from this book. Then a new book for me, 3D Mandala by Sun Life Drawing. I colored one page, which was this. So it's supposed to be a one color book, but I was in the mood for multiple colors, so I colored it with multiple colors. And then from Mandalas Divertidos, I have colored 2 pages. This is done with crayons. I did this page, and I did this one. And I have done, in this book I have colored with primarily using crayons. Then from Mandala Colorear Disfrutar, I colored many pages, and I don't know how many, but let's have a quick look at them. These are done with alcohol markers, and it's a very small book. That's why I was able to color fast. I like how this looks. It's one of my favorite pages this month. This I think that is it, and I have only 2 more pages left in this book, and I will complete this book next month, hopefully. And then monochrome nature, I colored one page from here, which was this. I like how it looks. And then in a similar theme, let's say this is Dots and Lines Landscapes by Bright Ideas. I did this page. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's like this. And then lastly, a new book for me, Loops and Hot Air Balloons by Laura Vokal, and I colored the first page and this one, and that was this one. So that is it from me. These are my 48 pages from 28 books for the month of July. Bye for now.